Good morning. Welcome to the 5-Minute Crochet Podcast. Good morning. It's Friday, October 6th. I'm not sure where October 4th and 5th went, but we're on the 6th already. So welcome to the 5-Minute Podcast. So today's Friday, and yay, it's Friday. It's been a long week. So I made this the thumbnail because it's clickbait. So this is one of the items that were in the sale that I did the sample sale on Saturday afternoon. There are a few items left. This is a, I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, I'm so terrible. So good morning, Brian. It's in my One Skein Crochet book. And it is the sample, one of the samples, and it's a scarf. It's a long, shallow, triangular scarf. Hi, Carlene. Good morning. So it had been called the shark bite scarf when I was stitching it and designing it myself, but oftentimes the names of things get changed by publishers or editors or whatever along the way, and I forget what it's called now. So good morning. What are you working on? Do you have any big goals for this weekend, crochet-wise or otherwise? I really want to know. I think I have kind of a quiet weekend ahead of me, so I feel like a kid with a snow day. Like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Now, I'm going to miss my kids, of course, but I don't have, I can work on crochet. I can work on the baby book. Good morning. Thumbs up. Thanks, Linda. Everybody do a thumbs up. Good morning, Miss Ellen and everyone. How's everyone this Friday? Marcia asks. Good morning, Bonnie. Hello. Oh, rainy and gloomy. I'm sorry, Bonnie. We had that yesterday. Music festival. What fun. Okay. Joyce, good morning. Walking on a baby blanket. You need the mattress stitch up the sides of the one-piece cardigan. Okay, so I have made some progress on this. I was bragging yesterday about how I was doing about one whole wedge a day, and I was really on par to do that again yesterday to make my fourth wedge, but very disappointing. Hello, good morning, Maurizia. Hola. I'm kind of disappointed that the skeins of yarn each so far. You're blind and you'd like to start a podcast for people like me who are fully blind. Do you have any advice? Kind of like what you're doing, but for visually impaired. Oh my gosh, let me think about that. That is a wonderful question. Thank you for that. I mean, alt text works for photos, but I don't know what happens for videos. So let me try to do a better job of being more descriptive in what I'm saying. Thank you for mentioning that you have a different need than maybe what I'm providing. So I'm holding up a skein of Periwinkle Blue DK weight smooth yarn, and I'm kind of disappointed in the batch of this particular yarn. Buenos dias, hola. I would really love to be fluent in Spanish. I am not, but I want to work on it. That is another one of my bucket list items. This yarn, I'm a little disappointed in this particular batch of Sundance yarn by Hayfield because each skein that I have run across has had a break in it with a knot. And with this very smooth Bruges lace, it's a very smooth double crochet field of yarn in long narrow triangles with a tiny lacy joining that's kind of like a crisscross up like the back of a Renaissance bodice or something. Anyway, there's a lot of fields of flat stitching, so when there's a knot, I don't want to change yarn in the middle of one of those long narrow flat triangles. I'd rather change yarn at the end of a triangle before you're trying the glow in the dark amigurumi. Oh, goes from an old pattern. Cool. Very smart, Linda. And I'm not happy about having to change yarns in the middle of a field of flat stitching. So I'm a little disappointed that this yarn so far, I was on par to do my next wedge. I'm on the fourth wedge, but I came across a knot, and so I decided to rip back like 5 inches so that I could join the new yarn more conveniently. Hi, buddy. Here comes my little puppy dog. He's a little white poodle Chihuahua. So he's about 15 pounds and he's fluffy and white. Anyway, he's going to sit down. So I had to rip back like 5 inches of work yesterday. And so it's hard to hide. Carlene is saying it's hard to hide the woven in edges anywhere but the sides. And I prefer that, or on the side of the blanket when you're turning. So I'm a little disappointed. So hopefully the next skein will not have any knots in it. I did rip back like 5 inches to try to accommodate that. Sometimes I don't do that and I'll change yarn right in the middle of the row, or in the middle of a field of work. But with this particular stitch, because it's all flat stitching, I feel like it's going to be noticeable. And so I would prefer that the yarn change be on the edge so that it's less noticeable. Anyway, that's my story. So that's why I'm a little bit behind. I was so proud of myself because I was making really good progress, and I am still making really good progress, but I got a little bit behind, which is frustrating, but it's okay. I'm really enjoying this pattern. And so it really helps inspire me that I would like to design more Bruges style stuff after this. So keep your suggestions coming, and I'll go from there. And I will think about tips for a YouTube channel for visually impaired people. I think the key is progress, no matter how small, is progress, says Carlene. Absolutely. I think the key is to be more verbally descriptive. I think all my videos do have transcripts along with them. Definitely the ones that I schedule ahead of time have transcripts or closed captions. I think, with your readers, you can have those closed captions read to you if you are visually impaired, I believe. If that's not true, let me know and I'll investigate what I can do. But I think it really comes down to the presenter being more conscious of using more descriptive language. So I will endeavor to do that. Please call me out if I forget, or comment, hey, can you describe what you're seeing or what you're doing more? I would be glad to do that. So I will endeavor to do a better job with that. And let me think about that. Let me think about how that might work. I do have some YouTube mentor type people that I can ask and see if I can figure out some tips. All right, I got to go to work. But let's see, today is Friday. I think Monday I'm on schedule to be here at like 8:53 again. But I will post in the community tab at some point what the schedule is for next week. Something has changed on chats and comments, and they are no longer there on playback. Okay, Bonnie, thank you for letting me know that. I think comments, though, you can still comment on the video long after it's over. Okay, I gotta go, but I'll see you Monday. Have a fantastic, valuable, and relaxing use of your day and your weekend, and I will see you at some point Monday morning. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Please give a thumbs up if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thanks, Bonnie.